Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jonathan Bailey and I'm from the website Plagiarism Today. Today I'm going to illustrate one of my critical issues with the popular photo sharing site Photobucket, and one of the main reasons why I've been so hard on the site over the past few months, even going so far at one point as to help distribute a petition in an attempt to get them to change at least some of their ways. Specifically, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get merchandise, namely mugs, t-shirts, postcards, stickers, almost anything you can imagine, printed with any image you can see in Photobucket. Now, it's important to note that this merchandise is created without the express knowledge or permission of the person who uploaded the image, and if the image was not uploaded by the copyright holder, certainly not with the copyright holder's permission. And it's also important to note that in all of these cases, the person who uploaded the image is not receiving any revenue or any profit from it. All of the money goes to the manufacturer and to Photobucket. To show you how this is done, I've queued up a search for pirates. We're just going to hit the search button, and it's going to pull up a list of results. Now, see the list of results here. Some of them seem to come from Pirates of the Caribbean, like this one. Some are team logos, and some are personal images. But I'm very interested in this skull and crossbones right here. I think it looks really cool and make a great sticker for my office store. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to show you what happens when you click the image itself. You'll be taken to a page which will show it in near full size in just 1 second. Here we go. And see, this is actually full size this time around. It's 100%, but you still have the option to view it in full size. You can send it to mobile, which is a very interesting tool in its own right, because this will send any image you want on Photobucket to your mobile phone, your cell phone, your PDA, whatever, where you can use it as a background or just generally have it there on your phone. The service costs 99 cents, and many copyright holders, especially artists, have actually made quite a good living selling their images for use as mobile desktop backgrounds, so this could potentially upset some of them. You also have the option to view the album, which is somewhat self-explanatory. Or another interesting option is the ability to copy to my album. And in this case, I would be dropping this image into my Photobucket account without the permission of the person who uploaded it and without the permission of the copyright holder, whoever that might be. But as you can see up here, there's no option to print it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the search results. And this time around, we're going to click on the name, not the image, the name. And now we're taken into the person's album, and they have 62 images in this album, and there's the image we want right there. As you can see, there's actually a very wide variety of stuff in this album. All of it pictures of pirates, which I think is really, really fun. But we're going to click the image in question, and now we get a different array of options. So there's full size again, there's send to mobile again, there's copy to my album. But in place of view album, we now have the option to buy prints. And if you use this little drop down here, you'll see you can do photo prints, photo books, posters, mugs, stickers, photo discs, and more. Now, I said I was going to do stickers in this case, and that's what I'm going to do. We're going to hit the stickers button. And now we're going to be taken to a special page on the Photobucket site. We just say start printing. And we're actually going to be forwarded now to a page on Qwoop.com. Qwoop, I think is how you say it. My apologies to the company involved. Their explanation on how to pronounce the name is not entirely helpful. But as you can see, we get the ability to take pretty much every image in their album, this person's album, whether it's a personal image or something they uploaded that was copyrighted by someone else, and we can print it as a sticker. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag and drop some of these others. I think we're going to just grab 5 different things, and we're going to hit next up here. And we should be taken in just a split second to another page where we sort of set up our stickers. And I'm just going to drop these into their respective areas. And in fact, we'll just go ahead and fill out all 15 real fast just to illustrate the point. And all we got to do then is hit next. We get our preview, and as you can see, all we are now is one click away from ordering 30 stickers for the price of $5 using this individual's images. Now, if you're wondering how does Photobucket get away with this, well, the answer is when you signed up for Photobucket, you actually gave them permission. We're going to click over to the terms of use now, and you'll see here in 6.1 I've highlighted the relevant text for you. You have granted Photobucket and other users a non-exclusive, fully paid, and royalty-free worldwide limited license to use, modify, delete from, add to, publicly perform, publicly display, reproduce, and translate such content, including without limitation, distributing part or all of the site in any media formats through any media channel. And down here it gives, for example, services allowing users to order prints of content for t-shirts or similar items containing content. If you didn't know that was in there, and if you didn't read the terms of service very closely, I assure you, you're not alone. Now, if you're a Photobucket user and you're wondering, how do I avoid having my content used in such a way? Well, there's only one way you can actually do that and prevent that from happening. And I'm going to switch over to my account settings. And if you look under album settings, right here, there's an option to take your album from public and turn it to private. If you do that, not only will your album be hidden from public view, your images not appear in searches and so forth, but your images will not be available for printing. That solves that problem. Also, finally, one more way in which you can prevent your images from being in such a matter is to use TinyPic instead of Photobucket itself. TinyPic is a Photobucket service, and if you upload your images through there, there is no means for users to get prints of them. I'm trying to show you that there's nothing across the top, no means to order prints through this site. Now, I want to compare this to Flickr, and to show this, I've actually pulled up a Flickr image I've uploaded. This is my dog Calico. Sweet little puppy he is. As you can see, if you look across the top of this Flickr image, it says Prints and More. You click it, and it gives you the option to do wallet prints, and then to order gifts from Qwoo. Now that might seem worrisome, and indeed in some it might be, but remember, I'm logged into my Flickr account, and I'm the owner of this image. I uploaded this myself. It came from my cell phone, actually. So let's take a look at someone else's image. This is an image of a pirate ship. Now this is fascinating because if you look across the top, I have almost no options. I can add to faves, I can blog this, which will let me embed the image into my blog entry, or I can view all sizes. I do not have the option to print this image because it belongs to someone else. Now, this is especially interesting since if you scroll down to the licensing on this image, which is way down here at the bottom, you'll see they license it underneath the Creative Commons by attribution share alike license. So theoretically, they could have done that and not worried about it. However, if you log into your Flickr account and click the Privacy and Permissions tab, you'll see that you have the option of setting who can print your photos, and the default is only you. If you hit edit, you can change that to be whatever you want. However, the default is only you, and I think that is the fairest way to do it. And once again, I've been very hard on Flickr over the past few weeks, especially over a lot of the dealings with their API, but clearly they have a better idea and a better approach on how to handle this matter and ensure that images do not get commercially used without the permission of the author. The default should be the most restrictive, and if users want to open up their photographs in the licensing terms, they should be free to do so on their own. That's a quick overview of the printing issue with Photobucket. I appreciate your feedback. If you get the chance, you can reach me at jonathan@plagiarismtoday.com. Thank you very much for watching.